And do you know my biggest fear on this show, Junk to Jewels?
Uh-oh, what is it?
I have a fear of sewing machines.
Oh, you're in the wrong place, my friend.
Hi, I'm environmental lifestyle expert Danny Seo, and I've been searching the country for the best makers, it's beautiful, artisans, and upcyclers who are transforming junk into the most coveted things you have to have. Oh my gosh. This is Junk to Jewels. Howdy, y'all. Today I'm in the heart of Houston, Texas, the fourth largest city in the United States. And I'm in the historic theater district, home of the Houston Grand Opera, and right behind me, the Alley Theater. Could not be more apropos because today's maker is a veteran stage manager from New York City named Jennifer Kahn. During her 17 years opening and closing show after show, Jen watched curtains, set pieces, and priceless memories being discarded and left for trash after the shows ended. Enter scenery bags, the company Jen founded to repurpose retired theatrical materials into stunning accessories. Let's go take a peek behind the curtain and see how their gorgeous products get made. Well, I hope you're Jen.
I hope you're Danny. I know you're Danny.
Give me a hug. Nice to meet you. So on the show, I get to meet a lot of makers, and usually we go to places that aren't so grand. I mean,
Welcome to the Alley Theater.
Should I be like in black tie? So the one thing I was told was to bring this all the way from New York City. Yes. So I am hand delivering it to you. What the heck am I carrying?
You are carrying a Times Square banner from the Broadway show Water for Elephants. This is the most precious delivery we've ever received. And let's head on up and I'll tell you all about it.
Okay, so tell me about scenery bags. What was the genesis? Where was the inspiration? Why are you doing it?
Starting scenery bags was really kind of my love letter back to the theater.
What gave you the idea to find, I assume, this is a banner from a Broadway show, and I assume other materials too?
After a show closes, if it's in regional, sometimes they'll reuse some stuff. On Broadway, if it's not going to tour, it's going to normally go straight to a landfill.
And it's things like what?
Like everything, like the entire show. I had this idea in 2015 and I called my production manager friends and my general manager friend and I said, can I have your trash? And thankfully they said yes.
Okay, so tell me about the first products you made.
So we started with drops, upcycling them into bags. Like this is the curtain from Hello Dolly that we made.
Is this a drop?
This is a drop. These are curtains from the Hello Dolly tour in the restaurant scene, that iconic scene. Now we upcycle stage floors. This is Jagged Little Pill set in my ring. And this is the stage floor for Rock of Ages that we made into a guitar pick. And I want them to be subtle nods to the show, but not hit you over the head with it. And to be a conversation starter so you can tell them all about your love of theater and that you're saving theater from the landfill and fostering a new generation of theater lovers. Oh, because 10% of our proceeds go to the Theater Development Fund.
So I'm gonna give you your bag back. You made me drag this banner all the way from New York City, so I love what you're doing. But can we see trash turned into fabulous treasure?
We absolutely can.
Okay, let's do it.
Welcome to HTX Sewn Goods. They do small batch manufacturing here in Houston, and they're an initiative of Connect Community, which is a nonprofit. They really go above and beyond as far as like 360 ethical manufacturing. We're able to find all of that here, and which is really special because I want to be 360 proud of what we're doing.
And we're gonna go inside and see how the magic happens?
That's right, follow me.
Okay, so obviously things get sewn here, but let's start with the process. So here we've got this material. This is like a vinyl material. And it's a banner that like hung
in Times Square.
Of buildings, or?
It was on lampposts, I believe.
Oh, wow, they're huge when you get up close.
Yes.
They look so tiny.
I know.
So we're analyzing this. Take me through the process. What are we gonna make out of this?
Okay, so for the vinyl banners, they're so thick that there's not as many options. So we do a pouch, a keychain, and a tote bag usually out of these. So for this one, we're doing a pouch, and on the inside, the lining is organic unbleached muslin.
Muslin, oh yeah.
And the reason we went with muslin is because in the theater world, all of the costumes that the costume shop makes, if they're building their own costume from scratch, they make a muslin first.
It's like a template, or it's like a trial run.
Exactly, before they cut into like the expensive fabric. And so I loved kind of bringing that touch of the theater process into what we're doing as well, and it's eco-friendly.
How many of these pouches do you think you could make out of one of these banners?
Out of one of this size banner, about 50 pouches. So we try to use every single piece of everything that comes to us.
Your goal is to really minimize anything sent to the landfill. And do you know my biggest fear on this show, Junk to Jewels?
Uh-oh, what is
I
it?
have a fear of sewing machines.
Oh, you're in the wrong place, my friend. We are sewing today, but it's gonna be really safe and fun, I promise.
So Jen, what are we doing here?
You are going to sew this lining shut, but our head seamstress here at HTX Sewn Goods, Norma, is going to talk you through it.
Nice
So
to meet you too.
I will leave this here and leave you in very good hands.
The thing that you need to do is fold the fabric 1/2 inch in.
Okay, is that good?
Yes.
And then I put it in?
Yes. Leave like 1/8 of the seam allowance.
Then let it
Put
go.
the needle down.
I'm sweating. You're sweating too?
With the pedal, you need to start to do slowly. Go. Until the end. When you get to the end, we'll be do the same. Back and forward. That's it. Quarter for elephant, number 50.
And then we did it. We did it! Jen,
You did it!
I sewed it. It's a Water for Elephants number 50
It's the best
pouch.
one.
Okay. This is my favorite part of the show because I get to see all the beautiful things available for sale on Sune.
So you've already met our Hello Dolly bag, but we have these two necklaces are made out of stage floor. So this is from the Broadway floor of Beautiful, the Carole King musical, and that's from Beetlejuice. And then we have this same ring in 100% sterling silver, and the earrings are as well. This is from Priscilla, Queen of the Desert.
I see that.
This was Sunday in the Park with George. The green, the black is Wings.
And what are these?
So these are envelope clutches, but of course they're scenery bags envelope clutches. There's a pocket that's made specifically to hold your program.
Okay, and
Yes.
up front, I made one of these.
You made one of these. This one is from Bad Cinderella. This is Sweeney Todd. This is Jagged Little Pill. This is Mean Girls on Broadway, and this is Phantom of the Opera. The very first thing we ever made was a zipper pouch.
Okay.
Far more rudimentary than the ones you see here. We have started working with more costumes, like you can see here. The beautiful tie and bag are costumes from Bad Cinderella. This was the Queen's dress.
These are very limited.
They're very
when
limited.
you work with costume
Yes.
material, right?
You can only make a very finite amount, and when they're gone forever.
Well, as we come to an end of our day here with Scenery Bags, I think it's clear we have stumbled upon a company that is truly special. In addition to their commitment to sustainability, to the community, and to creating amazing products all by hand, you also get to own something that's part of Broadway history. Like, how crazy is that? Don't forget, everything that we saw today on this show is available on the Sune app for purchase. I'm Danny Seo. Thanks for watching a new episode of Junk to Jewels, and guess what? I'll see you soon.